Where then lies attraction? For I can say that I am attracted to Hecate, but then when attraction is looked at besides the moment, there is so much to be attracted to that there is no attraction. Then attraction only lies in the moment, for in its loss, attraction itself is looked at. Where then one loses attraction, then I am not attracted to Hecate only the moment. Where then, though, in looking at attraction besides the moment, is attraction lost or gained? And then all I see that is then attractive. Where then is what attraction is to be questioned? For in having attraction as a purpose, then is it more so as a purpose fulfilled in having a moment? What is derived is not having a lost moment. For then attraction's purpose is lessened in its ability to fulfill its purpose, as in having a lost moment. What can attraction fulfill when attraction is everywhere? What means it is far away? Where then it is less of its purpose, so then attraction is only in the moment, for then is the nearness of its fulfillment. Then what does this tell us more about attraction itself, if it truly is everywhere, but only in the moment we call it so? For in the bounds of all that is attraction, we could call one attractive by a name, or decide what attractive is, where then, though according to a descriptive term being itself, is attraction more so in the loss of its purpose? For then so much is seen as attractive, where then in having more is attractive, even if then one loses the ability to call something attractive in so much of it being so. Then in the world in becoming attractive, has attraction reached more? What then it is more of attraction, rather than us being attracted to attraction by having attraction take the moment? Where then, though, what is it that gives one thing the ability to take away our moment in its attraction to become so? If we say that attraction, when looked at itself, can entail so much, why is there attraction at this moment? And what led to it? Where then is attraction more attractive? If attraction takes not precedence, or is it unattractive to be driven by attraction? Where then, again, attraction is more in not calling something so? Where then, though, does this battle with then what was said about attraction earlier, where it was said attraction is lost in the loss of the moment for one's inability to have a definitive perspective of what attraction is, where then they lose an ideal of form, where then is not form attraction, though then do we see a struggle between attraction here. For if we call one unattractive who is just driven by attraction, or they are perceived to have no awareness beyond the moment, where then more is attractive? Where then, though, is this an attraction to despair? For then that is where one resides who has no fulfillment of attraction, though fulfillment of attraction is ugly. Where then, though, is not then in one's becoming attractive through not being driven by attraction, in it looking unattractive to be so, then as was attraction and despair. For if one isn't driven by attraction, then they are attracted to despair. But then this is formlessness. What is comfort? Then this is attraction against despair and comfort, and for comfort. Then is this that figure I saw who had turned this contortion into magnificence, whereby upon following the twist of these factions is then its weight thrown, where then upon one moving around its figure, then one is called by each of these things, not though seeing any one of them in it, as then the place by where which is then form and its absence, what by is discussed in this treatise on attraction. is closed off for attraction. Then, does this lead into the discussion of where God is everywhere, good is everywhere, but if, like attraction, we ourselves are driven by goodness being everywhere, then we lose a sense of goodness. We ourselves don't become good in our action of being driven toward every action, and are then saying that every action can have good in it through a perception of the action itself. Then could we not just replace all of these words with God or with good in this treatise on attraction to then give us a better understanding as to why it is that there are actions which, even though we would say that goodness is everywhere and God is everywhere, that even in so doing, something that is driven purely by attraction itself, even though who is to condemn something that is driven by attraction? But based upon this, then being driven purely by attraction is unattractive. Because then there is so much of attraction that is then lost. There is so much of goodness that is then lost if we just go to every place that there is and then argue for the fact that there is good there. But then this coin spins through the air, and in a way, that is where we end up going. Like looking away from attraction to then say that everything has the potential to be attractive. So then, even in not pursuing every avenue for the sake of things then being called good, we then actually go there because then we're allowed to then see in that place of not just being attracted to the moment, that every place does have a perception of goodness. Because really, truly, the only thing what could drive someone to a place is attraction. What is attractive?